Delay for an hour, only 2 buoys, Long Beach and Great Hill. We're delaying an hour because it looks like a little hole in that weather system, so it might be a little more friendly there. I've already been out in the water, and it stacks up pretty good out there. There's mighty fine waves. But we'll have those 2 boats. We'll have a meeting here at 8:30, launching right after at 9, and do the 2 buoys. If anybody feels now that they want to shorten to the first buoy alone, you know, if you want to pull it back now, do check in the front desk with Joanne and go ahead and do that. Our goal is safety, tons of fun, and go fast. Any questions? We're here. Thank you.
Behind that, though, that's the nice thing. The wind's progressing.
Looks like we got a good band of weather heading straight at us, though. Just rolling right on through.
Unfortunately, the weather was not in our favor, but I want to thank you for hanging out and sticking with it. Just in case everybody knows that the 13-mile is now the 6. So we've shortened the course to give you the opportunity to continue racing and have a good time out there. We have crash boats, safety boats, so we're going to keep an eye on you and make sure that all the boats that go out are the same boats that come back in, so that we don't lose anybody along the way.
We're the same people in them, too.
So thank you very much. Thank everyone for coming again today. Thanks for being patient and accepting the decision that we made. But I think it was the best decision that we made for the day. We had a pocket. We were concerned about that pocket of good weather closing in us and causing some havoc. So I want to thank you for sticking with us and completing the event. I want to thank a few people. I mostly want to thank Tony Zecco for letting us use this facility for our 10th anniversary. We've been here for a few years. Some of you may remember that we started out down the street at Bessie Park in a tent with porta potties and the fun part about launching the boat while avoiding fishermen down a ramp and over a float and avoiding fish bait and hooks and all things like that. So this is a great move for us. We're really happy to be here. For a number of others. Pretty much everything that you're eating has been donated. We try to keep this event so that your fees go directly to our financial aid program. So everything that you see has been donated here. And I want to thank all of those people. I want to thank our safety boat people, crash boat people, Hannah Moore, Toby Baker, Doug Watson, Chase Gibson, Scott Robertson, Bob Gleason, Demo, the Mary Harbor Patrol, the Wareham Harbor Patrol, and John Hartley. So thank you to all of them. I want to thank them for their hard work. And I will turn it over to Laura.
Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Frisco. I'm the Executive Director of the Gleason Y. I just wanted to share with you a little more in detail where the money from this event goes. So Joanne mentioned financial aid. And so at the YMCA, raise your hand if you're aware that we give out financial aid to people that can't afford to come in. Okay, almost everybody. That's good, because a couple of years ago when I asked that question, I only got about 10 hands out of the whole group. So what that means is when a family comes to the Y and they want to participate in camp or childcare or swimming, or a family just wants to have an overall membership, and they can't afford, you know, the fee that we have posted in the brochure, they can sit down with Kim Hall, who's our office manager, and we go through their financial situation, and we come up with a number that's fair for them, so that they can participate. And otherwise, they wouldn't be able to. And so events like this, like Joanne mentioned, everything here is donated. So thanks for all the organizations that have either donated this location or the food that we have, and certainly to all our volunteers to make this happen. That almost 100% of the entry fee is going to go into this fund. And looking at the financial situation through July of 2012, we're on track to give out $310,000 this year. Yeah. So thank you again for participating today. I know the weather looked a little shaky this morning, but we appreciate you coming out. We probably wouldn't have this event if it wasn't for this fellow, and if you've been reading the newspaper the last couple of years, you can't miss his name. This is Richard Whaler, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the history of this activity.
Well, I'll be very brief, and actually the only reason I agreed to come up here is I know that I'm talking to a group of people who understand that it takes an army of volunteers to put something like this together. And that army doesn't work unless you have one person who is the equivalent of the person keeping the saucers spinning on top of broom handles in a magic show. And that person is Joanne Watson, and she does a special thing.
Double fixed seat row. Elise and John Thanks. Great Hill Race fixed seat row single John Aborn. Great Hill Tour, fixed seat row, Craig Robinson.
Just like the Olympics.
In the same category, second place goes to Mark Madden.
Thank you very much.
Hickson. Great Hill Race Kayak Male, Francisco. Okay, Great Hill Tour Kayak, women. Marcia Hathaway first. Second place goes to Jane Tucker. And third place goes to Linda Rinta. Great Hill Kayak Tour Men, Al Pierce. Second place goes to Peter Doucette?
I only won one, so no.
No? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Then second place goes to Greg Huff.
Thank you.
And third place goes to Paul Cardella.
Thank you.
Great Hill Race in an Outrigger, Mark Lassard. The Great Hill Tour pilot gig goes to, who's in the pilot gig? Was it Team Squish?
Say question.
107.4. 1 hour 17. Great Hill Tour, Richard Robidoux. Am I saying that right? Robidoux. Great Hill Tour Slide Double, Susan and Hugh Scott. Great Hill Race Slide Seat Row, Alan Akins. Great Hill Race, first place goes to Chris Sherwood. Second place goes to Wesley Etchels? No. He's not here? Oh, here, that's right. Yeah, always listed. Great Hill Tour in a dory, Jim Plast. Great Hill Race in a whaleboat, keep it in the water. Moving on to Long Beach. Long Beach Tour Kayak double, Bruce Warren and Ann.
Thank you.
Second place goes to the Nyman pair.
Two pairs.
Two pairs, yep. Second, one was second and one was third. Wait. Yep.
So they get two bronze and two,
Yes.
two bronze and two silver.
Long Beach race kayak women. Jill Jones first. Second place, Maureen Francis. Third place, Judy Brown. Long Beach race kayak, Tim Donahoe. Second place goes to Richard Wheeler.
A little slow, huh? Second place?
Long Beach Tour Kayak Female, Lois Fountain, first place. Lois, over here. And second place goes to Kim Duke. All right, for best effort, we want to give that to Mr. Boho for doing the course twice. And thank you for coming. This concludes the 10th annual Rhode Island Challenge.